What's up, everybody? So I heard lesbians celebrate Valentine's Day on the 15th. Is that right? I'm just gauging the crowd, and I think I might have been misinformed. So are y'all here to celebrate Valentine's Day with comedy? Is that what your decision was? Oh man, that was the most tepid response I've ever heard. You're not in relationships, you don't care about Valentine's Day. You're more Olympics people like me, right? Yeah, did you see USA beat Germany today? Yeah, what else is there, right? Run it back, I say. Oh, really? You guys? So did you celebrated Valentine's yesterday, and you're like, it's over now. Like, what are you even talking about? This is the next day. Alright. I'm looking at every couple either getting further apart or closer together as I mention this. So I can see who's really here. You two seem together. You two seem together. Ambiguous. No, I was in a relationship recently, but it ended. You know, my heart was damaged. Yeah. It was endocarditis. Wow, way more educated on the crowd than I expected tonight. No, I did. I have endocarditis, but fortunately my mitral valve has been repaired. It's a true story, so I didn't think I'd make it here today, but here we are. That's all right. I feel like I should have lied to you people. You're so cold, boy. There's no evidence. I can flash you the scar, but you maybe see it on my back. Anyway, so how many of y'all did you know that we won the Super Bowl? Okay. And you guys aren't lesbians or something? I thought you guys didn't say lesbians, but you guys know that next Valentine's Day is on the Super Bowl? Yeah, it's kind of a contentious holiday next year, right? Because for guys, it's the holiday where they want to be alone watching TV, and for girls, it's the holiday they want their guys to not be watching TV and take them out. I got a little sideways on it. It might be the truth, but I'm not going to be vocal about it. No, but I think you gotta look ahead, right? Because whoever commits first wins, right? You can't I planned this a year ago. Valentine's Day is always on the 14th. Super Bowl Sunday, the Seahawks are back in the Super Bowl. I was looking this way, but I heard a boo that was coming from this way. I don't know whoever said that if they realized last time the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, they went back the next year. And it's going to be on Valentine's Day. And I'm hoping a lot of Washington ladies are thinking, you know what? This year I'm going to do something nice for my guy. Get him a ticket to the Super Bowl. That was actually the response I was kind of expecting, to be honest. It seems very unlikely that that's what people are really thinking, but optimistically, I like to imagine that romance goes both ways, right? And maybe the ladies are like, you know what, last year, you took me to the comedy show a day after Valentine's Day. This next year, $5,000 Super Bowl tickets at the Rand Center. And go by yourself, too. I don't even need to go in there. Well, at least I planted the seed, so now you can have the discussion with your partner. I mean, maybe some of you are thinking, you know what, this loser I'm with, he's not even going to make it to next year. I'll have the Super Bowl ticket for myself. I can say it was because I had a boyfriend. All right, are you ready for some jokes? Right. Sometimes I come out and I'm like, let's do some crowd work until, ask the crowd about what's going on until they get tired of it, and then do a joke. So I broke up with my girlfriend recently, so I'm back on the dating scene, and I think that there needs to be more words in between like and love. Because I tried to pull off like, and she accused me of being a fourth grader. Because I don't know about you, but I feel very strongly about the word love. I'm like, all right, how old is this? I'm like Fonzie. Yeah, when I say love, it comes out of love. I love. Unless I really mean it, you know? And you don't want to say it early, right? You don't want to be the one who says I love you, and then the other one's like, because even a pause for a second, my love for you has turned to hatred. I no longer can feel the way I did moments ago. You know, you can't say like, you can't, I love you, or, you know, even I love you too without the right eye contact. I'm a little suspicious. But the problem is just saying I like you, they don't care about that. They're like, yeah, I like you too, what else? I had a girlfriend, she used to say I love you to all of her coworkers, but then she was holding back till I said I love you to her for her to say it to me. So I went to her work to like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, nice to see you. And I'm like, all right, I feel like she's ready for me to say it, but I'm not ready for me to say it, you know what I mean? Like she started playing songs that have I love you in them. And I'm like, just singing that part of the song. I can only think of one right now, you know, the Beatles one where I love you. And then she'd look at me in the eyes. She's like, I sure enjoy this song. But the thing is, you don't want to fake it, you know. I had a friend who, he told me the first time he told his partner that he loved her was during an orgasm. Ladies, be suspicious of that moment. Men will lie in that moment. Now, granted, he did say a year later he said it and he meant it, and then 4 years later they are happily married. But is that really what you want? I think ideally you should do it like rock paper scissors, you know, or like 1, 2, 3, I love you, and then hopefully they say I love you too, and the scissors can. So. Yeah, and then she's like, wait, are you in 4th grade again? I thought this was like territory. You know I like this crowd right now. Let me tell you, you guys are a like-worthy crowd. We'll see by the end of the show if I can really express my love, but I had to look away when I said that and not make any eye contact with anybody. Actually, I could look at my dad in the corner, but he's shrouded in darkness, so the eye contact's a little more difficult. So, is anyone actively trying to date? Is anyone like building an early relationship? Okay, so I see something over here, and it's like, I won't say which table, but the guy is maybe excited about engaging in crowd work, and the girl is like, please do not say anything right now. Please do not say anything right now. And I'll respect those feminine wishes. But I've I've found one of the more difficult parts about an early relationship is sexting. Does anyone feel confident in their sexting abilities in the crowd? No, it's a very difficult thing to do. Right? You have to put yourself out there, you have to respond appropriately. Does any guy feel like they like, sexting, I got it. Where was that? Who just said I got it? Okay, well, so I was presented with a bit of a sexting dilemma recently. And this is early stages, you know? So, what happened to me, and I'm going to go to you for a little bit of advice. See how Gilbert Godfrey is going to be my advice giver here tonight. No, so I had a girl, she sent me a message. She said, would it be okay if I sent a cute pic? No. Just rejection. I do not like pictures. I do not like advances. I do not like to communicate. Okay, so this is supposed to be the easy response. What do you say when the girl says, you send a dick pic? Lady in the back is she's like air traffic control. She's waving it off. She's like, no. So do you think that's a cute pic? Like you make it cute now, you know? You put a little ribbon on it. Yeah, you want a cute pic? I got a cute pic for you. Well, the typical answer is yes. And as quickly as possible, you respond with that yes, right? You don't want to be left hanging. Because I've learned that when that question is asked, they have a picture ready. Because I've been in scenarios of sexting where they don't have the picture ready. You're waiting like a good 45, an hour and a half. I mean, you gotta get the lighting right. You gotta make sure it's a photo you haven't used for anybody else that you're working with. But then here's the hard part. You say yes, they send the cute pic. What do you do?
Still send the dick pic.
I got the dick pic. He's not used to the exchange going back and forth. He's more of a one and then done kind of a communicator. It's like when you hear guys talk on the phone, he's like, are you going to be there? And then the other guy goes, yep. And then they both hang up and they don't even say goodbye. Now, does anybody else have any suggestions as to what you reply when you receive the cute pic?
Cash App.
I've done this bit a few times. That was the best answer and response I got all yet. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my response, and I just want you to know, I am a comedian. I wanted to establish this early on in the relationship. I replied back with a thumbs down and the puke emoji. I thought it was funny. I didn't really puke in response to the image, you know? Okay. You guys are very proud. All right. I'll do one more for y'all, and then we'll move along with the show. All right. Okay, so the last relationship thing I've found difficulty with is in my last relationship, my girlfriend insisted that when we make out, that I have my eyes open. Does anyone here kiss with their eyes open? You're all eyes closed people. Oh, interesting. Well, I used to be an eyes closed person, but as I say, one time I came in too fast and my nose was a little bigger than she anticipated. I had to take responsibility for my actions, is what I'm saying. I don't want to poke a lady's eye out from coming in too hot with a kiss. But the problem is that, and it's very new to me, if you try to kiss somebody with your eyes open, that person can be very attractive from about 3 plus as far as you want to go. But as they get closer and closer, this thing starts going on with their eyes, or it starts to become a cyclops. I don't want to kiss a cyclops, like a pretty girl from 3 feet ago. So I came up with a solution. One eye open. I think I might be the only person who does this. I've asked around, is anyone with one eye open? It's not just for sleeping with the Sandman. Okay, so now, my favorite part of this bit is I look around the crowd, and I picture y'all imagining making out with one eye closed, one eye open. Some of you are closing your left eye. Some of you are closing your right eye. So, how many of y'all are left eye closed people? Maybe make some noise. Left eye closed, okay, left eye closed, right eye open. How many of y'all are right eye closed, left eye open? Wow, not an even split at all. Okay, so I read this book by Freud. You know Freud? Very suspicious character to gain any knowledge from. But he said the people who close their left eye, leave their right eye open, it's a sign of dominance, of courage, alpha type behavior. Flip it around, close the right eye, leave the left eye open. Latent homosexuality. I don't know if I believe everything he says, I just read it in the book. Y'all have been a great crowd. I appreciate y'all coming out and supporting me.